IEEE style is used by authors writing for IEEE transactions, journals, and letters publications. To access the library's IEEE LibGuide, visit the library webpage at lib.tamuk.edu. Then, click the Research Help button. Next, scroll down the page and click the link that says Citation Guides. This page lists all of the library citation style guides. We will choose the IEEE Citation Guide option. Click the IEEE Citation Guide link to access the guide. The library provides a lot of different resources to help you cite, including video tutorials, paper templates, websites, and citation style guides. To practice citing our materials, we will click on the IEEE Style Guides tab. Notice that we have a few different style guides for you to choose from. I'll go ahead and click on the link to the IEEE Style Manual. The IEEE Author Center contains several style resources, and the one we'll be looking at today will be the IEEE Reference Guide. The guide outlines how to cite a variety of references in IEEE style. I'll go ahead and click on the link to the IEEE Reference Guide. I'll scroll down the guide and find the table of contents. The table of contents lists the types of material you can cite in IEEE style with examples. Now, let's practice. I will be using the article, A Theoretical Computer Science Perspective on Consciousness and Artificial General Intelligence. This is a periodical article with a DOI. I'll now scan the table of contents to find the listing that matches my item type. Under the section M, Periodicals, I find a listing for periodical with DOI. I'll click this listing and be taken to that section of the guide. This section has a template for this item type and an example. We'll use these to create our citation. Using our template, I can see that our citation begins with an author. I consult the article record and see that the authors listed are Lenore Bloom and Michael Bloom. According to IEEE style, author names are written with the author's first initials, then last name. At the end of every set of information, author, date, publication information, etc., there is a comma that indicates that is the end of that set in IEEE. I'll go ahead and type the author's name. After the author's name is the name of the paper. The paper name is in quotations and fully included. Our article title is A Theoretical Computer Science Perspective on Consciousness and Artificial General Intelligence. I'll type this next and put it in quotations. Next is the abbreviated title of the periodical. To abbreviate non-IEEE journal articles, return to the table of contents. Next, look for Section 4, Useful Abbreviations and References. This section will contain abbreviations for common words in journal titles, abbreviations for publishers, and abbreviations for periodicals with non-English titles. When I consult my article record, I see that the journal name is Engineering. I need to abbreviate my journal title for engineering, so on the Style Guide, I'll click on Common Abbreviations of Words and References to find that abbreviation. I'm taken to a set of alphabetical tables, so I'll look for the letter E tables and the word engineering. After finding my table and my word, I can see the abbreviation for engineering is ENG period. This means my abbreviated title will be ENG period, and the section ends with a comma. The journal title will also be in italics. I'll now scroll back to the periodical with DOI template. After the journal name, we need the volume and issue numbers. According to our article page, the volume and issue are volume 25, and no issue is present. In IEEE style, we'll cite the volume and omit the issue section since there is no issue information. I'll type VOL period for volume and the number 25, followed by a comma. Next comes the page information. My page numbers are pages 12 to 16. I'll type in the 2 P's, followed by a period, and the date range 12 to 16, and end the section with a comma. The next section is the date information. According to IEEE style, it is formatted as an abbreviated month, followed by a comma, and the year, followed by a comma. Our article date is June 2023. So my date will be formatted June, comma, 2023, comma. Lastly, we need the DOI. The DOI format is DOI colon, followed by the DOI number. I've located the DOI in our article record. I'll type it in as DOI colon 10 period 1016 / J period ENG period 2023 period 03 period 010 period. This is how our final citation should look. L. Bloom and M. Bloom, a theoretical computer science perspective on consciousness and artificial general intelligence. ENG, volume 25, pages 12 to 16, June 2023, followed by the DOI number. Now that we're done, we can see an example of a finished citation. The finished example is beneath the template. I can see that both citations match very well. That's how we know we're on the right track. Let's now look at how to cite a book. I will be using the book Computer Science: An Overview by J. Glenn Brookshire. Since I'm citing a book, I'll return to the table of contents. Under the section Book, I find a listing for book. I'll click this listing and be taken to that section of the guide. This section has a template for this item type and an example. We'll use this to create our citation. Using our template and format, I can see the first element we need is the author. I read over the book record, and in the author line I find the author name, J. Glenn Brookshire. According to IEEE style, I'll write the author's first initials and their last name with a comma at the end. The next element in the format is the book title. Using the book record again, I find the title line and see the book's title is Computer Science: An Overview. I'll include this after the author element, followed by a period. The book title also needs to be in italics. We're not citing a book chapter, so we don't need to include the chapter title. After the book title, the edition information is next. According to our book record, the book is the 7th edition. We'll type 7th ED followed by a period. The place of publication is next. According to our template, we need the city of publication, the U.S. state, and the country. Using the book record, we consult the imprint line and see the place of publication is in Boston, which is in the U.S. state of Massachusetts, and the country is the United States of America. We'll format this as Boston, comma, MA, the abbreviation for Massachusetts, comma, USA, and end with a colon. After the place of publication, the publisher information is next. Using the book record, we consult the imprint line and see the publisher is Addison Wesley. I'll add this publication place and end it with a comma. The last element is the year of publication. Using the book record, I consult the imprint line a final time and see our publication date is 2003. I'll add the date element after the publisher and end it with a period. This is how our final citation should look. J.G. Brookshire, Computer Science and Overview, 7th edition, Boston, Massachusetts, USA, Addison Wesley, 2003. Once again, we can compare it to the example provided. The next item we'll be looking at is a web page. I will be using a blog page titled Making Computer Science Mentorship Work. Web pages and websites can be trickier to cite since they don't always include a complete set of information. Best practice is to look over the entire web page and carefully include and cite all of the relevant information you find. Since I'm citing a web page, I'll return to the table of contents and look for a heading that matches my material. The section T, Websites, fits my material, so I'll click on the section and be taken to a template and several examples. Once again, the first element we need is the author. Carefully looking at my web page, I can see my author is Anne Wang. I'll write their name in the first initials, last name format and end the section with a period. The next element, according to our template, is the title of the page. The title of our web page is Making Computer Science Mentorship Work. In our citation page, the page title is in quotes and ends with a period inside the quotes. Next is the website title. When looking at the page carefully, we see the website title is edc.org. We'll type this section and end it with a period. Then we have the access date. The access date is the day you viewed the page. We'll format this as accessed : followed by the abbreviated month and day, followed by a comma, and then the year. Our date information is October 17th, 2024, and we'll end this section with a period. Next, we'll indicate the source is online by writing online in brackets. Finally, we need the web address. The web address is a specific URL of our web page. We'll type available and a colon, and then add the full URL. Once we add it to our citation, we're done with this element. This is how the final citation should look. A. Wang, Making Computer Science Mentorship Work, edc.org, accessed October 17th, 2024, online, available https://blog/making-computer-science-mentorship-work. I hope this short tutorial on the basics of IEEE style has been helpful. Please consult the IEEE Style Guide resources as you complete your work and contact the library if you have any questions. Thank you for watching and good luck.